Bienvenidos, welcome, willkommen, bienvenido, everyone here to Alcanova. Bienvenidos una vez más a un partido amistoso entre las selecciones nacionales masculinas sub-20 de Alemania e Italia. Disfrutar este magnífico partido y ahora les pedimos por favor se pongan en pie para recibir los himnos de primero Italia y segundo Alemania. Please stand up for the national anthems of Italy and Germany. Thank you very much and enjoy the match.
Con el general ahora mismo. Te voy a hacer que...
Hello and a warm welcome to live coverage of the Under-20s Elite League as Germany face Italy in Valencia, Spain on match day 6. So Germany come up against the former winners of the Elite League, Italy, with plenty of momentum after the 6-0 demolition of Romania on Friday. The Germans are second in the group on 9 points after 5 matches, while Italy have lost both their matches so far, including to league leaders Portugal on Friday by 2-1 in Brescia. The reverse fixture ended in a big 4-0 victory for the Germans, so hopes are high of them taking maximum points during this international break with these 2 matches. So Hannes Wolf's side, as I mentioned, won the reverse by 4-0, with Paris Brunner scoring 2, Arion Ibrahimovic and Hassan Ouedraogo also on the mark, as it was 3-0 at the break. Just going through the pre-match ritual here with the Spanish referee Pablo González del Rey, as the 2 captains Laurin Ulrich of Germany and Mattia Manini of Italy come together for this Under-20 Elite League match. Well, so far so good for Hannes Wolf and his side. He's been at the DFB since 2020, and following the age group through to the Under-20s from the Under-18s, and also had a spell as assistant to the full international side as well. As Germany looks as though they're going to get us kicked off here. The nation currently ranked 10th at this age group against Italy, who are just above them in 9th. It's Germany, 1-time winners in the inaugural competition in 2017-18, while Italy 3-time winners, the last time in 2021-22 and 2022-23. But this time out it's been rather more difficult for them at the start of the tournament. Well, it looks as though Rafael Lubach will be getting us underway with the kickoff, the Nuremberg midfielder. He's going through the final preparations. Beautiful conditions here in Valencia, as Germany will be hoping to follow up that thumping 6-0 win over Romania on Friday. And away we go with Lubach taking the kick-off. Germany Under-20s against Italy Under-20s in the Elite League. Well, to go back to that 6-0 win over Romania, Paris Brunner hit a hat-trick. He's the top scorer for Germany with 6 goals. That's the most in the competition. Max Moerstedt and Talan Bulut also scoring. Bulut's goal absolutely brilliant with the outside of his boot into the top corner, and it was wrapped up with a Davish penalty. It was 4-0 at half-time. Brunner's hat-trick coming in the first 43 minutes. And a good reaction so far in this international break to losing a double-header last time out to Portugal, who top the table. Well, Tim Pfeiffer is in goal for the Germans this afternoon. 2 clean sheets for him so far. Leo Rothenhagen as well has 2 clean sheets, but today Hannes Wolf deciding for Tim Pfeiffer, who plays his club football for Basel in Switzerland. As for the Italians, well, they've played 2 matches so far. Camina Nunziata has been involved with the Italian youth side since 2013. A similar style of operations as in the DFB, where the coaches follow up the age groups. And it's been slim pickings so far for his team with 2 losses. Last time out 2-1 to Portugal, with Postiglione scoring the opener just before the hour. Portugal levered though with 10 minutes to go and stole the points in the 95th minute. So they might just be a little bit sore after that loss, as Germany certainly come into this as the favourites. Although it's Italy who have been awarded the first corner of the match. Tim Pfeiffer here will be hoping that his defenders can protect him. The likes of Reno Muntz, for example. In fact, it's not been given as a corner. It's a free kick just outside the box. Apologies. It looks as though Alessandro Beretta will take this with the left foot, or will they curl it in with the captain Manini with the right? And plenty of German defenders on the line, as it is curled in, right-footed, and headed clear off the line there. Well, the Germans, plenty of good experience in their ranks. The likes of Kofi Amoako for Dynamo Dresden, former Wolfsburg player, loves to run the game from midfield. As Boacha here feeds the ball down towards Bulut, who is a former Schalke player playing his club football for Besiktas, which was transferred in the summer. As we see Boacha then there, again they're stepping in really well. And David Odogu getting the ball back to his keeper, AC Milan centre-back. One of the bright defensive hopes for German football. Nice and cool there, just under a little bit of pressure from Matteo Spinaccia, one of the Inter Under-23 players in the squad for Italy today. As it looks as though Boacha has got the beating of those players down this right-hand side. He could well be the out ball. As it looks as though it was Manini who did eventually manage to get back there and deal with his threat, but it's going to be a double threat as well, with Bulut helping out, as Germany will have overloads on this near side. Well, it looks as though Hannes Wolf has told his players to push right up early on. And Sima Suso of Fortuna Düsseldorf was just coming across the halfway line from his defensive position. And he's brought down this time, Suso. Free kick the way of Germany with just over 5 minutes gone. 0-0 so far. And looks as though we're going to get some entertainment here in this elite league encounter for the under-20s. Germany enjoying themselves out there at the moment. Plenty of space for them. The Italians not in the greatest form. When you look at the clubs that some of them play for, they are outside the top 2 tiers. The goalkeeper, for example, Alexander Zenti, playing his trade for Gianna Erminio. Just a handful of players playing for the big professional clubs. No, here they come down the right-hand side, and the shot there just sent low. It was Mike Aidu, though not testing Pfeiffer. Well, all of the Germany representatives on the field here play for the pro clubs, a lot of them also for the first team. And a couple of players who ply their trade abroad, as here's a chance. And the shot there turned away by Zentin, grabbed at the second opportunity. There was that main man, Paris Brunner, getting the first shot in any real anger away for Germany. He's also one of those that plays abroad for Monaco, the former Borussia Dortmund man. As I mentioned earlier, Dogu playing for Milan and Pfeiffer for Basel. Well, a lively start then, as Brunner will be hoping to add to his 6 goals so far in the Elite League. You do just get the feeling he's got far too much quality at this level. As the charge there led by Max Moerstedt, the Hoffenheim forward, playing in the number 10 position today, behind Brunner. As it's Munson and Dogu who look as though they are the centre-back partnership. It is an attacking lineup for Hannes Wolf, with Bulut expected to push forward down the right-hand side and Suso down the left to try and support the captain, Laurin Ulrich. Plays for Magdeburg. His club just struggling at the moment in Bundesliga 2, but he's been one of the star players. And the ball just helped on there by Brunner towards Bulut. And he's being given plenty of space here. Just giving the ball away. The interception there coming in from Alessandro Beretta. Probably couldn't believe his luck as the ball came straight towards him. As De Prairie tries to feed the ball out towards Aidu. Gets the return as well. Oh, plenty of encouragement from both sets of coaching staffs on the sidelines. As Filippo Reale, the left back here, under a lot of pressure from Boachi, and just a little bit too much there for the referee's liking. As the left back goes down on the halfway line for the free kick to Italy, right on 10 minutes. Well, immediately Brunner going across there to try and press. It was Stante who eventually got the ball away. One of those Inter players. And the ball easily won back there by Germany. You have the feeling that once they make the breakthrough here today, the floodgates may well open. There is a lot of quality out there for the Germans, certainly a lot more than the Italians. The Germans really focusing on all of the youth age groups. Italy rather more interested in the under-18s and under-21s than the under-20s. Oh, Carmina Nunziata on the sidelines. Will be fairly happy with the Italian start so far. Hannes Wolf will be anxious for his side to get a goal while they are on top here. ASAP. Playing some nice stuff though. Well organised at the moment. As Lubach has the chance to drive through midfield. Nürnberg man's pass just deflected there, but he gets it back again in the centre circle. And we have seen him score a couple of goals in Bundesliga 2. And as the cross comes in here, left-footed by Bulut that time. And just drifting out of play. Moerstedt was closing in. That's empty. Out towards here, Stabile. Good pressure there from Brunner, but eventually bringing down the Italian centre-back. You can see here in Valencia, a couple of hundred spectators for this match between two of the big nations. And a couple of disagreements there as well. Perhaps the free kick could have gone the other way. Germany will be happy to keep the possession. As Pfeiffer here has got options, decides to find Odogu. And spreading the play really nicely there for Reino Muntz. Here he is again, the Greuther Fürth defender. Despite their struggles, he's got little to be blamed for. The up-and-coming centre-back has performed well this season. As there's an interception here for Boacha. As he gets it towards Moerstedt, it just he couldn't quite get the ball out of his feet there. Hoffenheim forward as he broke into the box. And here you could see how sharp Benjamin Boacha is. Arminia Bielefeld signing him from Stuttgart for $500,000 in the summer. Looks very good business indeed. As I do here, gets the throw in for Italy. Right on quarter of an hour gone. And like I said, quarter of an hour that has been dominated so far by Germany. Here they come again. Boacha just looked as though he was brought down there. Play goes on with Reala coming away with the ball, but immediately giving it away. Suso. Short ball infield for Lubach. Now across for Bullut. You can see the Azzurri blue shirts. They are all back there defending. This is desperate already from Italy. Can Germany perhaps find the killer ball or a little bit of extra pace and urgency to break them down? Italians certainly known for their tough defending. And we see an example of it there. The sliding challenge coming in from Reale. Well, Italy are bottom of the table as it stands, but they have only played 2 matches compared to the 5 so far in the Elite League by Germany. However, a thumping 4-0 win for Germany and a 2-1 loss to Portugal, all they've got to show for their efforts so far. As there we see Ulrich just cutting in from his left-hand position there, drifting towards the centre. And Hannes Wolf will be very happy to see him get a little bit of possession. Perhaps looking to switch it up a little bit after doing a lot of attacking down the right-hand side so far, Germany under-20s. Well, here's a central free kick here, won by Germany. Sima Suso just trying to get a little bit of space here. A bit cheeky there, really, from Giancomo Di Pieri. Well, will it be Suso here or Ulrich who take charge of this free kick? You can see the white shirts lined up on the edge of the box here as it is clipped in. And Bullets here, and his left-footed effort just wide there. A good low shot coming in, as it was Stante who got the ball away in the first instance. Only half cleared as far as the Besiktas right wing back. But no test for Zenti so far in the Italian goal. 19 minutes gone. Brunner with the earlier effort, which was straight at him from a tight angle. As here come Italy into the final third. Nuama. And then across there to Colombo. And the referee seeing fit to award another free kick to the Italians just outside the box. Manini sets it down immediately. Moerstedt also standing over it with about 20 minutes on the clock. Oh, two-man wall for Pfeiffer's side. As the header comes in, and it's a brilliant block there at the near post by Pfeiffer, but the whistle going anyway. Applause there from the German defenders for the good rigid line there being shown. Fine reaction stop anyway from Pfeiffer. He wasn't to know that it would have been ruled out for the offside. As Ulrich there was just trying to turn away as the ball was thumped towards him by Pfeiffer. Italy coming back the other way, just starting to get into the game here with a little over 20 minutes gone. This is Nuama. And well defended by Bullet. This is a quickly taken short corner from Italy. Just trying to catch Germany napping. Good recovery in the end as the ball is cleared as far as Stabile. On the opening 15 minutes really belonging to Germany, but Italy working their way into the game now. And Spinacci is just trying to play it off the defender there, Muntz. But the throw-in going the way of the Germans. Brunner having just to drop deep there to pick up the possession, but he's got Boache interested on the right-hand side. The momentum just going out of the attack, though, midway through this first half. Always looking to try and get Bulut and Boachain down that right-hand side. As Moerstedt goes across to try and press. Likewise, Amoako. And this is snappy passing again from the Germans. Italy just having a spell of possession themselves, but here come Germany. As Brunner always looking to get a shot away. Just couldn't quite engineer the space that time. Giving the ball away initially, but well won back by Bulut in the end. Lubach. Nice little turn there away from Nuamar. As we see the deep cross come in, it's cleared by the Italian defence. Just starting to bombard the Italians again here. After 5 minutes or so of decent possession from the Italians, and Hannes Wolf will be happy with the reaction. Well, the Italian player going down there with a scream was Spinaccia, but the referee immediately mimicking the ball. It was a clean tackle coming in, according to Gonzalez Del Rey anyway. Amoako. It's nice and patient at the moment from Germany. Well, it can't always be like the match the other day where Germany were 4-0 up at half-time against Romania. A hat-trick for Brunner coming in the opening 43 minutes. And likewise, the reverse as well between these two, as Germany led 3-0 at half-time. 25 minutes in and goalless. And even on chances created. As it's Italy coming forward, this is Manini. It's just got Nuamar in attendance for him as well. Having to work it back though for Reale. And Beretta losing out in the end. And there's a quick turn from Ulrich. Well, I think the referee's going to have to pull out the yellow card. Indeed, he does. It's Mike Aidu, who is the first player into the book this afternoon in Valencia. Ulrich was just on the half turn, got away from his opponent. Now it'll be Muntz to restart us. Cross for Adogu. Oh, Pfeiffer here, just allowed to keep the ball at his feet before finally the press comes from the Italians. Germany hoping to beat it, playing it out towards the left-hand side. Amoako just keeping the ball rolling. Lubak. A free kick given away there by BeReal. Discipline with the referee. As the ball is fed in here, and it was towards Brunner, just couldn't quite get free of his defender to get on the end of it. Just suggesting there that his jersey was pulled as he looked to get in behind. And then the free kick going against him as he put the pressure on Stante of Inter under-23s. Well, Germany under-20s certainly deserving to have the lead here against Italy under-20s, but neither side has broken the deadlock as yet. Moerstedt just dropping deep there, the number 9. And as the players on this near side, Bulut and Boache staying as wide as they possibly can, but before Bulut comes in field. Now Ulrich just trying to turn again there, managing to get the ball to Amoako in the end. And as he tried to burst through a couple of challenges, he's brought down by Stante. And a free kick in a fairly dangerous position here. It's a fairly long way out, but Ulrich might just fancy having a crack here with that left foot. Half an hour gone. Wolf deep in conversation with his coaching staff. As perhaps it's about time that Alexander Zenti was tested here. Brunner having a shot from the near post earlier on in the game, but that was a save you would expect him to make. Can Ulrich or Suso here smash in a shot that will really stretch him? Well, it is Ulrich who goes for it, and it's over the target. Well, all of the players out there for the Italians playing for Juve Stabia. Including the likes of Stabila at the back. And BeReal here, the fullback as well. So you'd expect them to have a good understanding coming into this game. Lamas certainly looked one of the brighter Italian players out there on this near side. Quite pacey and full of direct running. Stabile. Oh, that's really good pressing there from Lubach. The ball has been given away to Ulrich here. And the shot towards the near post just being rifled over the bar. The Italians there applauding the defending as they will feel they only really gave him one option there to take the shot on. And pass the ball across. Well, the Germans just starting to get some end product now, though, with those shots. There's the ball well won back again by the Germans. High up the pitch. That's what they're aiming to do under Hannes Wolf. The Italians, though, showing excellent powers of recovery so far, and that's a lovely ball out towards the right-hand side to Aidu. The only player on a yellow so far. Well, a ball here back towards Senti, perhaps not where he exactly wanted it, just had to drop back to take possession. There's a little bit of pressure from Brunner. As I do here, has to come racing clear, finds Nuama in a central position, and well, he's just tugged there by Moerstedt. And that will be a yellow for the number 9. Well, you can just hear the German coaching staff on the sideline saying, stay patient, with 10 minutes to go before half-time. As the Italians giving them plenty of space right up until the final third. Making it very difficult for Germany to break down the Missouri defence. Muntz. Moerstedt just beaten to the ball there in midfield. To Pieri. The ball just pinballing around here, but perhaps Bulut here can find Lubach. He's able to hold it. Now Bulut again. Can they get quality into the box? Cuts inside. That's a lovely little ball towards the left now. Ulrich. The Magdeburg man has been very productive so far. Boacic, low ball in towards Brunner. Penalty appeals, and there it is for Germany. Well, it was really, really clumsy there from the Italian defence. And it's Suso who goes down in the box. And it's a stick-on penalty for me. The referee was looking straight at it, no hesitation at all. And Hannes Wolf's side have the chance here. We have 8 minutes to go before half-time to take the lead. Well, it all came from that ball in from Boache. And it looks as though Paris Brunner is lining this one up from the spot, looking for the opener this afternoon and his 7th of the Elite League so far. Well, it does look as though there's a problem here. Is it Beretta or Spinace who's down for Italy? It's just a little bit of delaying tactics here from the Italians. And it would appear to be Beretta. Gave away the penalty for the foul on Suso. And the Italians there just panicked really in defence as the low ball was delivered across by Boache towards Brunner. And Paris Brunner here having to be really patient before being allowed to take the penalty kick. Almost 2 minutes now on the clock since the whistle went for it from González del Rey. It looks relaxed enough with smiles all round here for the Germans as Zenti is sent back to the line by the referee. Well, Brunner doesn't really like to take a long run up as such. Just going back a couple of yards. And sending it with aplomb into the bottom corner for 1-0 Germany. The under-20s leading Italy here in the Elite League. Finally making the breakthrough just over 5 minutes before half-time. It is a deserved lead for them. And it's a gift from the penalty spot. Well, he's ultra confident. Paris Brunner, the Monaco forward. Far too good, surely, for this level, really. I'd expect him to make the step up to the under-21s next year or so, as he gets goal number 7 after a hat-trick the other day against Romania in this Elite League. Now the Italians certainly know that they are up against it. That's good keeping there from Pfeiffer, just to react and slide out to claim. Well, Italy, it's been really one piece of poor defending from them, well and truly punished by the Germans as the referee pointed towards the spot as Moerstedt could make it too, and he has done. Well, I did mention earlier that perhaps the Germans would have to be patient, and once they get one goal, the floodgates could open, and it certainly looks as though it's going to be that way. 2 in the space of about 2 minutes. As the number 9, Max Moerstedt, just running onto a lovely ball central and sliding the ball home past Zenti for 2-0. Beautifully played. And, well, when Germany just up the tempo, Italy struggling with it. And we've got 3 minutes to go before half-time, and Germany comfortably here in control of the match, as they have been since kick-off, finally getting goals here as their reward. Well, now this will surely mean that the Italians in the second half will have to push forward more and more. And the Germans have the players that can exploit those gaps that will appear at the other end. Even if they make wholesale changes, the likes of Darvish will come on, Alpha Rubrecht. These are all dangerous, dangerous players. The likes of Vetjen as well can pick out passes from the centre. And as in the meantime, Germany have to defend a corner. And it was won there, actually, by Stabile. But it was rather cushioned, rather than thumped towards goal, and an easy one for Pfeiffer to claim. As perhaps our double salvo here from Germany has just riled the Italians, although it's Lubach who can charge forward back the other way. Brunner here with the strong hold-up play. Lovely from him, getting to the byline. And the chance for three! And it's a wonderful, wonderful goal. Well, that's a brilliant solo run there from Paris Brunner. And he picks out the number 9 Moerstedt for his second of the game. Stroked home. And 3-0 to Germany. Well, 3 goals in the space of 4 minutes. And the Hoffenheim man can be really happy with those 2 finishes. One flashed across the keeper, the other one stroked into the far corner. As Brunner there again showing his skills at this level. Just weaving between 2 or 3 Italian defenders as if they were stationary. And having the presence of mind as well to pick out Moerstedt, who was about 16 yards out as he bagged. Well, much like the reverse fixture, it looks as though it's going to be 3-0 going in at the break. For long periods, it looked as though it would be goalless. But that penalty really has opened the floodgates for Germany. As Hannes Wolf will be thinking that the job is done here in the Elite League. There's 3 minutes of time added on signal. Those all coming in that penalty incident, really. We didn't see too many stoppages throughout the first half. Well, Hannes Wolf did say before the game that he wants to give everyone a run out as much as possible. So we are expecting wholesale changes for the second period. Whether they will all come at the start of the second half with this 3-0 scoreline or around the hour, we're not sure. But certainly this first 11, absolute quality so far from Germany. Just got that little bit more nous of playing in the top 2 leagues in Germany compared to the Italians. Rather more in the 3rd division or even the regional leagues. Amoako transferred for a 6-figure sum, from Wolfsburg to Dynamo Dresden in the summer for the side promoted to Bundesliga 2. Looking to stay up. Dogu there just going down. No real need for Germany to push forward too much here for the remainder of the first half. Just over a minute of stoppage time to go. As Brunner was just trying to skip through again. Will be slowed down here totally from Amoako. Looking across to Odogu. As Pfeiffer will just hold. As it looks as though those 3 goals in 4 minutes coming towards the end of the first half will make the difference between the two teams going in at the break. Germany basically gifted the penalty. Some horrible defending from Italy, allowing Paris Brunner to stroke home from the penalty spot. Absolutely no chance for the keeper at all before we saw this man, number 9, Max Moerstedt, getting a double. The second particularly a wonderful piece of play down the right-hand side from Brunner to set up the chance for the player who's just playing behind him to stroke home into the corner. 2 excellent finishes from the Hoffenheim player. As it looks as though we will just have a late corner here before the whistle will go. And could be an interesting second half with Germany perhaps bringing on players off the bench. As indeed, there goes the half-time whistle. So it's Germany under-20s 3, Italy under-20s 0 in the Elite League. Join us in about 15 minutes or so to see if Germany can add any more. 4-0 win. In the reverse, Italy, it looks as though they're going to lose their opening 3 fixtures. Germany having only lost the 2 matches against Portugal so far, winning the others. And 3-0 up here coming into the second half between Germany under-20s and Italy under-20s. Looks as though Italy might go a little more direct here, with the number 9 Lavelli on. And there should be plenty of space here for the Germans to attack. The Italians, no mugs normally at this level. They won the Elite League in 2022 and 2023. But this has been a poor start to the group phase so far. This time out, as here comes Ulrich. And a deflected effort there, almost causing problems for the Italian keeper Zenti. In the end, no real power on it as it looped up into his arms. Well, these lovely conditions in Valencia. And there's the ball here. Just looks as though it's getting away there from Sardo. And it will be the throw-in, though, in the end, to Italy. Hanazov just deciding for the 1 change at half-time. 5 coming on for Italy. Stante. Looking to play the 1-2 there was Aidu. Almost linking up with Sardo. As Aidu, one of 2 players on a yellow card coming into this second half. Moerstedt as well. Shown one for a shirt tug in the centre of midfield. There was a chance there for Italy to burst forward, and they've got themselves a free kick right on the edge of the box here. Well, the referee just allowing play to go on. Played the advantage, there was none. And it looks as though Romano, I think it is looking to line this one up. Also Stabile is there. And could be a test here for Tim Pfeiffer. Well, Stabila would be favourite really with the left foot by the looks of it. Who's it going to be? Well, here's Romano who goes for it. And plenty of power, but couldn't get it up and down. Just sent arrowing over the bar. Oh, quiet match so far, in all honesty, for Pfeiffer. As he just allows Reino Muntz here to get the game back underway. 5th minute of the second half. First effort there from Italy in the second period. 3-0 down. Now Stante. And the ball on for I do. And won by Amoako here in the centre by Germany. Moerstedt on a double. Would love to grab a hat-trick as Brunner did the other day against Romania in that 6-0 win. And as they're full of goals, the Germans in this elite league. The Italians trying to link up, and the player going down. And again a scream of agony. And the referee waving play on. The Italians not happy perhaps with some of the referee's decisions here. It was Spinaccia who went down. Not helped out by the Spanish man in the middle at all as the game gets restarted. Germany once more coming forward. Looped throw in here. Certainly Italy trying to go much more direct. Azzurri just getting the bounce of the ball there, but regaining possession. Just caught out by Rispoli though, who releases the ball early down the left-hand side towards Sado. Spinacci again. Knocked away by the German defence. It will come back in though. Rispoli again. Catanzaro attacker. Well, the German defence just coming under a little more pressure here at the start of the second half, but they're keeping Italy certainly at arm's length. And in attack, you would expect there to be wide open spaces for them to exploit as time goes on. Moerstedt here, just sending the free kick out to the wide position for Lubach. Now Reich loves to get up and down the right-hand side for his club team. Will be expected to do the same here for Germany under-20s. As the ball is rolled in, and the chance here for the hat-trick. Well, it looked as though it was going to be taken by Moerstedt, but the whistle going just before. It was a lovely turn from the Hoffenheim attacker. And there was a tug on a defender in there, perhaps by Brunner. Well, there we can see Moerstedt really in the mood for goals today, wanting to emulate Brunner. As there's the next yellow card dished out here. It will be for Muntz. Just a little bit of needle down there between the two sets of players. Has been a competitive game. A little bit of afters there between Muntz and Nuama, I believe. Well, surely Italy will just pump this into the box. That's exactly what they do, looking to win the second ball here. The players go down, but well, in the end, it's being laughed off there by the German bench. Appeals for a penalty, falling on deaf ears. Well, the Germans saying that the Italians are going down every single time the ball is played up towards the box. Trying to get cheap penalties. Referee at the moment not falling for it. 10 minutes into the second half. Oh, just a little shove there from Brunner in the centre. Sado looking to get away. Well, a succession here of free kicks for Italy to get territorial advantage, but it's Germany who had the goal ruled out there earlier on for the indiscretion from Brunner, as Moerstedt thought he had completed his hat-trick. Well, good defensive work there again by Germany, winning the throw as well. Was Reich using his pace to cover. Lubach. And flowing football here from the Germans if they can keep possession. In the end, it just got away there from Boace. There's a chance for Nuama to get away. He's complaining to the referee again. Now trying to surge down the left-hand side. The ball doesn't come for him. Will 4-4 spin at you. There's a run away there by Udogo. And tugged back. Very cynically indeed. Free kick the way of Germany. We'll move to AC Milan from Wolfsburg, the centre-back. And does look a real prospect defensively for the Germans. High expectations for him. More complaints coming from the Italian bench constantly, you can hear them. It could have been a free kick the way of the Germans, really, with Suso going down with a late one coming in on him after the ball had gone. And then another collision, this time involving Lubak and Spinace. Well, Lubak is back up on his feet. Spinace still rolling around injured. Really stop-start this second half so far, coming up towards the hour. As the award of the free kick goes the way of Italy. Well, it has been a good reaction from the Italians to falling 3-0 behind. It might be that it's too little too late. As it's a high one in this time. Too high as it turns out for Stante. Will Hammerswolf perhaps be thinking of making further changes here as we go over the hour? Maybe Alpha Rubrecht, Darvich, Vitian to come on. The only change so far, Lucas Reich coming on at half-time. Oh, Romano. And that's well won by Germany. Udogu, though, tackled, and then Lubak, it looks as though he's going to get himself the yellow card here. Was a heavy one on Rispoli. Italy have had a number of opportunities to get the ball into the box from this kind of position. So far, no real worries for the German defence. Not on this occasion either. As Reich can come forward down the left-hand side. Trying to continue his run here to put the pressure on. And comfortably away by Zenti. As it looks as though Hannes-Wolf is going to bring on Sean Dulic and Kajetan Lentz. Next time the ball goes dead. Double switch then for the Germans coming up. Sean Dulic, centre-back, plays his club football for 1860 in the third league. And so Kajetan Lentz, an important player, the 19-year-old for Bochum, who were relegated from the Bundesliga last season, trying to improve their fortunes in Bundesliga 2. Scored last time out in the league. As here comes the double switch then. Just over an hour gone. And it looks as though it will be Udogu to be withdrawn, as well as Sima Suso. Well, perhaps just looking to keep it a little bit more compact here. Hanneswolf with Italy coming on strong in the second half. Germany certainly with a lot more defending to do compared to in the first period. Well, you can hear the shouts there from the sidelines for the Germans that they want just a little more urgency in the attack, a little quicker with the distribution. That's what they're asking for. We saw in the first half that when Germany did up the ante, the Italians certainly couldn't live with them, with those 3 goals coming in the space of 4 minutes towards the end of the first half. The first a gift from the penalty spot for Brunner before the double from Moerstedt. And still discussions going on the sidelines between the two benches about some of the challenges from the Italians and how easily they are going down to try and win free kicks. Well, the Germans just quite happy here to take their time over any of these dead balls. 20 minutes in here to the second half. And absorbing a lot of pressure, but not too many gilt-edged opportunities for the Italians. There's another free kick there, won this time by Muntz. Again, going down the same player, and they want the yellow cards here to come out against Sardo. And I think in the end he was booked there by the referee, and he's got a stern warning. Oh, playing their way out of trouble here, Germany. Really confident on the ball as there's another tug back there. Lubach it is going down, and well, there is the next yellow as well. Plenty of them here. Noama this time going into Pablo Gonzalez Del Rey's book. I don't think the Germans are very happy that the Italians are breaking up the match so much, so often. Not a flowing second half whatsoever at the midway point. As there's a lovely bit of skill there, though, with the Italians showing what they can do. There's a nice little run, surely offside here. Indeed. The finish in the end from Spinacci, but he was well offside. It was Rispoli who set up the opportunity for him. And I believe it was Lavelli who pulled off that lovely turn just to set Italy away. As Germany can certainly go little more direct now, with Italy trying to push up and get at least a goal back in the final quarter of the game. Germany showing both sides of their game here at the moment, as Ulrich there blocks the attempted cross from Aidu. As the break is on here for the Germans. Oh, no free kick was given as Boacha tried to get away on the halfway line. Perhaps the game becoming a little more stretched now with 20 minutes to go. And the next chance as well. Italy just taking more and more risks. And the ball eventually away there from Brunner on the run. I do get the feeling that Italy, for all of their pressure so far in the second half, Germany look the more likely, it sounds strange, to get the next goal with breaks like that. If they can just get one right, you would back them to score. We saw earlier on they thought they had made it 4-0 with a hat-trick for Moerstedt, but there was a little foul in the build-up from Brunner. This is better play from Italy. Germany just managing to get a toe end to the ball there and get it away. Reich being brought down in defensive midfield as the referee just pointing for more changes. Would appear as though there's going to be a goalkeeping switch here for the Germans, with Hannes Hermann of Hamburg of the Bundesliga coming on. Max Moerstedt being withdrawn, the number 9, after his double in the first half. No hat-trick for him. Farid Alpha Rubrecht as well coming on. Another Bochum player involved on loan from Bayer Leverkusen. As Kajetan Lenz, the defensive midfielder for Bochum, is now coming on as well. And it's pretty much all changed then for Germany now. Hannes Wolf trying to give as many players time on the field as possible. He has had some directives from the clubs themselves, the players play for, of how much time to give each of them. He's got to respect the club teams, of course, as Moerstedt with a burst down the left and almost an own goal there. In the end, sent over the bar by Rispoli. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Germany really do look dangerous every time they come forward. Here's the corner, taken quickly. And the shot there from Lubach. Just trying to catch out the goalkeeper there, Zenti. Reacted well to dive down low to his right to turn it away for the next corner. But the Italians there certainly caught napping. Next one in, and the header over the bar. Perhaps just a little too close to the target there. It was Kjell Vetjen, who has a good partnership with Lenz in the centre of midfield with Bochum, who really are improving as the season goes on under the new manager, Uwe Rösler. Winning 4 of the last 5 games. And that youthful centre midfield, that could be a really bright future as well for the German national sides. You would expect both to be promoted to the under-21 soon if they continue their development. Etienne on loan from Borussia Dortmund, so he's had a great education as well before getting more regular senior football in Bundesliga 2 with Bochum. As it looks as though there's just a quick stoppage here, a hand injury for Aidu. As the Germans getting their opportunities to burst forward now. And the shot finally coming in from Etienne again. He's certainly not shy about pulling the trigger, the attacking midfielder. As I think Camina Nunziata, the Italian head coach, he will be fairly happy with the reaction that his side showed to going in at the break 3-0 down to Germany, but no reward for their endeavours. And now with 15 minutes to go, Germany with a couple of fresh faces looking to impress as well. It could be more misery for the Azzurri. They're trying to thread the ball through, but the Germans with that compact shape now under Hannes Wolf, just repelling everything.
Please.
A little bit of skill there from Rispoli. He's looked bright since he came on. And the ball sent bent there into the channel. Hacked out of play by Germany. I'm just looking for the counter-attacks. And quick breaks here, Germany. As the challenge comes in the penalty area, and the decision goes the way of Germany. I think the Italians were hoping for a penalty there. Once again, it was Spinace who was involved, and he does like to go down screaming. Leopold Wurm, it was the Jan Regensburg player who was caught by him in the end. And the overlapping run from Aidu. And a dangerous ball in, and the first real involvement there for Hermann. Well handled at the near post. If he'd misjudged that, it did look as though it was creeping in. And it's Germany here playing the more controlled football when moving forward. Well, it was Brunner and Ulrich there who were the furthest two forward. Brunner bagging a penalty in the first half, the opener of the game. Moerstedt with the other two. No goals though so far in this second half. Having said that, it did look as though we were going to go in goalless in the first period before those 3 goals in 4 minutes for Germany. It's a lovely ball here. And Germany making the pitch as wide as possible, with Muntz getting forward. And in the end, the move breaking down, but still the pressure on the Italian defence here. Can they get the ball clear? Well, in the end, they will be able to. Just a little bit too much pressure there from Vitian. There's Italy now making yet another change with Matteo Spinaccia coming off. And it will be Thomas Berenbruch who is on. Doesn't sound like much of an Italian name, but from the north. Well, there are German speakers. Currently playing in the Inter Milan Academy. Well, 10 minutes to go. I doubt that the referee will add on too many minutes of stoppage time. It's been stop-start, but no real long pauses or breaks in play. And I think in the Elite League, when there's a team who have a clear lead, there's no real need to be by the book. Although perhaps Italy can close the gap here. The ball just there, getting ahead of Sado, who was breaking forward. Stretching there, but couldn't get a touch on the ball, perhaps to test Hermann. And the HSV keeper just keeping it short. And again, wide open spaces for the Germans to fill here. Down the left-hand side, it is Muntz. Vitian, low ball in, and chance here for 4. And it is from the captain. It's a lovely little finish there from Laurin Ulrich. And that caps it off, 4-0. 9 minutes to go. As Germany really well able to absorb pressure. And when they go on the counter-attack, they have been very dangerous indeed. Finally a goal in this second half for us. Well, once he had the opportunity there, Ulrich, it was a clean strike into the corner. Just a little turn to shift it. And Germany, much the cleverer team here today. You can tell, though, the experience has been absolutely vital. You can see that the Germans do play pro football week in, week out. That's less so the case for the Italians. Oh, can Germany do it again and rack up the goals? Quick fire coming towards the end of the match here. As it stands 4-0 once again over Italy, as in the reverse fixture in September. On that occasion, Brunner got a double. Only one for him today after the hat-trick against Romania the other day. Moerstedt getting 2, and then the captain Ulrich getting on the score sheet as well. Oh, Lubach I believe it is, coming off for Maximilian Herwert. Stuttgart youngster. As Lubach in a lot of the plaudits from his teammates and the coaching staff for a job well done in midfield. Industrious as ever, the Nuremberg midfielder. Another of those players that are off the conveyor belt of talent at Borussia Dortmund. Not quite making the breakthrough there, but certainly in the first team under Miro Klose in Bundesliga 2. Oh, Brunner there felt that he'd made a fair challenge, shoulder to shoulder, but the referee showing sympathy for the Italians and just some pushing and shoving going on. The Italians showing their frustration and anger at their pretty poor performance here today. Just over 5 minutes to go, and the referee, well, he surely won't want to show a red card, but if it carries on like this, the Italians may well just show some petulance. They just need a player who's on a yellow already to get a second booking. The Germans looking far calmer, as you would expect, leading by 4-0. And Fabio Rispoli stands over the free kick. Just a bit of a delay as he wants those two players just shifted back 10 yards or so. In the end, it's bent in. It's a decent free kick as well. Cleared by Dulic. And now quickly up the field, looking for Alpha Rubrecht. Does go all the way through to Zenti in the end. Now the chance perhaps for Brunner, and he's taken it. Well, that is quality. The ball just breaking for him at the edge of the box, and no hesitation, just rifling into the bottom corner for 5-0. 4 minutes to go. And Germany well and truly burying Italy here. Adding to the 6 goals the other day against Romania to rack up 5 here today. So he equals the tally today from Max Moerstedt. Both of them with a double, and Italy, and they may as well bring on another player, Lorenzo Riccio this time. There's some discussions on the sidelines as to how Germany should line up for the remaining 3 minutes or so. Hannesvold showing ultimate professionalism, despite his team leading by 5-0 against a demoralised Italy. Still wants it kept tight right until the end. It looks as though they'll be able to keep the clean sheet here, despite that spell of pressure from the Italians. But once the Germans were able to break out, they have punished the Azzurri twice. And here they come again. Ulrich just ghosting through midfield. The ball across. And that could easily have been 6. Well, it looks as though, unfortunately, Leopold Wurm will have to be replaced here. He came on as a sub. We'll see. Dogu coming back on for him, apparently, just for the last couple of minutes. I'm not sure if that was in the agreement with AC Milan. But certainly Germany wanting to finish the match down to 11. Referee obviously happy to bring on a rolling sub. Well, great result here, though, for the Germans. 9 goals in so far over the 2 matches against the Italians in this elite league at under-20 level. And they haven't really been given too much competition today, really. You have the feeling it could have been even more as well. And the Germans tried to really push forward at every opportunity given to them. Although there is a chance here for the Italians, perhaps, just off target again. And as we're into the final minute and a late corner for the Italians. How much time added on will there be? As I said, a stop-start second half. Perhaps it all will add up. And I think the referee might just add 1 or 2 minutes. Well, in the end, so showing some sympathy there, the referee, for the Italians, who have been on the end of an almighty 5-0 drubbing here today by Germany. A great result for the Germans in the elite league at under-20 level. Winning 5-0 here today to add to the 6-0 the other day against Romania. Paris Brunner with 2 more goals, putting his tally at 8 in the elite league. Max Moerstedt getting a double today as well. As it really has been an excellent workout for the team, as the captain, Laurin Ulrich, also getting a goal. So the Germans very happy here today in Valencia. A dominant display from the start and deserving their 5-0 win in the elite under-20 league. I will just thank you for joining us today and enjoy the full national German team later on against Slovakia.